Hello everyone, back again. I said I was going to do a microwave, so I'm going to do one. This is a really big one here. It came out of an RV, so it's a little bit different. I told you before that microwaves just ate too much in them that are really worth anything to do. But I got this real big one here. I thought I'd give it to you because it's supposed to be a convection one, so it's a little different. You put metal in these ones when you cook with them. So we'll just check it apart and see what we get. Here's that, because I have a whole bunch of other ones here too. But let's do this for now and see how fast we can get the thing apart. It's called speed microwave. Because once you get these things apart, after a while you just get them really fast. No problem. So I see news today that old Joe there tried to talk about the election there to Saudi Arabia. Big surprise there. Yeah. Nothing these people do anymore surprises me. I'm kind of a no politics guy anymore. I used to be very heavily into politics, and I knew all the ins and outs and all that stuff. I bought into the whole thing, and I just now I just see that just right and left, two wings of the same bird. So screw bucket here. Screw. That's the screw that just put them all over the ground. Like anything else, you use screws. You can go to the you gotta wait for metal, and then anyway, yeah, two wings of the same bird. Like I said, there's no difference in these guys. One seems like they're doing one thing, and the other seems like they're doing another, and it's all they're all leading you down the primrose path to control. That's all it's all about. Control. I'm not about it. I'm done with it. After that last election, I don't want to say too much about it, but it was pretty hinky, in my opinion. Pretty hinky. We have a place out here where I go to. It's right across the street here, and where I live. It's rural out here, and so this place is the community center for locals. And there's about 2,000 people out here. There's a lot of elderly people. It's a retirement area. Well, they changed the voting for our area because of the CV. That they didn't have it right here. Everybody out here had to go all the way up to Virginia City, which is up the mountain from here about 15 miles or so, probably. And these elderly people, they don't have transportation, or they don't want to do that. November, it could be bad weather. The road up to Virginia City is not exactly the best road in the world, especially when you got weather. So that's they talk about certain sides talk about suppressing the vote of other sides. I'd say that was definitely a suppression of the vote, and on the pretense of this CV. I tell you, I still see people going around in their car with their muzzles on and all by themselves, and it's like I don't get that. I don't get it. The brainwashing is strong with this one. It's amazing. It really is. How they were able to pull that off with getting the whole world to fall for that stuff. The worst part of it is, to me, is that they've come out now and said that how useless it is to have this piece of paper, and yet the people are still doing it. It's like, and if you told them to do it again tomorrow, they all put it back on. It's beyond the pale. It really is. That's why I turned off my TV long ago. I don't watch any TV. I don't watch. I used to be I'd watch the nightly news every night. Usually NBC, old Lester Holt there, But any of them, they're all liars. all liars, deceivers. But yeah, I watched that for a long time, and it got to the point where I'm not no huge fan of Trump or anybody else, but I got to the point where, I mean, how can you call a man a liar in one newscast? It was so disgusting, the amount of disrespecting to our president that we had, that I couldn't even take it no more. Every episode was liar, 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 liar. He's lying about this, lying about that, lying about this. You know the people that are saying it are the liars. They had that all planned out. Oh, garbage. At the end of the day, Trump is nothing special, but I think he definitely wasn't. The establishment's plan kind of went wacky with that. So, dirt in there. Dirt and spiders, always dirt and spiders. Put a lot of screws in this one. Usually there's only about 4 or 6 screws on a small old microwave from Walmart or something. Like I say, this is out of a RV. The guy said it still worked. The door, he broke the door handle off, I guess, and couldn't get it open. And some people just got a little thing broken on it. They don't want it no more. It probably doesn't work. Like I said, it's so many things I told you before when they're people just get rid of stuff. They're older things that still work 100%. Still want them more. We're such a wasteful society. It's just that way. Now this is what typically you find in the bottom of any microwave, really. Those lights are a little different, but this would be out of the above the counter, probably just light shines down on the counter inside of a RV, so you wouldn't normally find this light like this here. So that's a little different. Stubborn, are you? Side. It's always just a little motor in here, and that's your turntable motor. It's a little low wattage little motor that turns around. Spider. So, usually on a regular microwave, this is the last thing I take off because you got to pop open the little thing on the bottom to get them out of there. We're here. Motor. We'll leave those wires connected for now in hopes that we can have a big set of wire to pull out of there. In case it's ready to come off now. This fan, there's a fan in the microwave usually, but it's not quite like this one. This is a little different than your standard microwave fan. It's bigger, probably because the convection isn't part of it here. That's the screw that didn't want to come out. One screw. There's always one. Out of here. This one here. Our cover right there. Strap metal. That in the file. What we got here? So what we're looking at here is this standard. This is what every microwave has. The transformer, capacitor, control panel, your gun. Basically, this one just cut wires out here. Take this out of here. There's Black Hawk National Guard. They fly up here pretty often. The Naval Air Base is about 50 miles away from here, 40 miles away from here. Take all these wires, transformer out of there. Now the microwave oven, just in case you don't know, for safety reasons, capacitor here, big silver thing right there. That is the most dangerous thing in a microwave. If they've been recently turned on, that holds a charge which can be fatal, amount of voltage in there. Usually, if it sit around your name out to 2 weeks or a week or two, it's discharged itself by now. If you really don't know, you can take a insulated screwdriver and cross the tops of them, and it'll discharge it. I let them sit in the yard for a while, so I don't ever have to worry about that. And but they can be deadly if you're not careful. There's also on the microwave gun itself, there's some beryllium, which is very dangerous if you breathe in. You breathe in dust from it. There's not really a problem if you try and crack it into pieces and breathe it in. So, but be aware of those things. But other than that, nothing really too dangerous in here to worry about. This whole little piece will come out with a couple of screws removed here. So what I like to do here is I just use a good sized wire cutters here and pull off these wires that are just lightly connected here. Any clip wires you can pull these off for the most part. They're not too delicate, when I put the side together. One done, so. I can just clip all the wires and be just as easily done with it that way too, but can't clean up the mess either way, so I just like to keep it all together as much as I possibly can. Sensor right here, thermal sensor for inside the gun. It'll stay on there for now. This can be disconnected. Remove the whole gun at that point. First I remove the transformer, get it out of the way. It's a big bulky thing. Really in a microwave, the only thing that's really any money in there is this transformer. Because it's got the copper in it. So, big copper windings there. cut these apart and get that out of there. Or you can take them in as they are, the whole thing as it is. Get whatever they found on that. Depends on. I think this is going to be also copper. This goes in my dirty copper wire. This crap off there. Go right in. And dirty copper. Not see this in is that I have a whole bucket full of dirty copper. Like I said before, braided copper like this is not worth stripping. It's just a pain in the butt. And plugs. People have a whole bucket of these, and one of them I'll show you later on. What you can do is you make called plug soup, and you boil in water, and then these prongs will come right out of that rubber. And they're brass 90% of the time, and they're just coated. So you take those in and brass is good money. Yeah, this is going to go in dirty, so I don't care about that little plug thing on there and all that. It's all another little add to the bucket of dirty copper. Do this quick so we don't have to not be out of microwave. We're stupid, as I said before. Should go there. Get this front piece off of here. Grab my little trick, and I'll show you about this microwave. I got this. I call this screws don't matter. And sometimes you got a little issue with stuff in this thing. Take care of these real quick. Just like that. This will be a control panel. Connection here. You can just cut these wires with. I can pull them out with a plug. It's a little cleaner than having the wires hanging everywhere. Not that it matters all that much. So this control panel here. I'll take it off this board here when we do, but got a transformer here, copper. This is the relay. There's copper inside this relay. Inductor here, inducer, copper on that. Yeah, these might be relays here. Two little ones. The way you tell relays, you crack them like that, they crack easily. And then you can look inside. Yeah, you see that there's going to be copper inside this here. See that? So there's copper inside these relays. So I'll get all those off of there. Then this panel, there's a helicopter again. Flying nice and slow over my house now. They're irritating. Show this off. This is there's silver in this this thin sheet. There's silver on it. I got a lot of them. There's supposed to be a place you can send them to, and they can recover that silver or whatever. I don't know how much they give you or whatever. I haven't done it yet, but I have quite a few of these plastic things, so I'm gonna have to look into that. And when I do, I'll let you know about that. That part aside, rest of these wires out of here. I'll try to be careful with this part right here. I'm just going to cut these because I don't want to put a lot of stress on them. It's right here. This unit right here, this is inside your door. This is what turns, you know, when you open the door, it turns off the way, it turns off the door down. Hexagonal screws. They always got to throw some screw up like that. These ain't safe screws. This kind of screw, they hold the metal in the middle, and they really, that's what I got that metal bar for. They can, don't mess around with nothing. Yeah, you need to get, if you don't have it already, get yourself a kit with some other bits in it, especially squares, stars, and octangles, and I got all kinds of sizes, all kinds of funky things on them, you know. I don't want one of those for sure. Small, big bits. So the reason for using a little bit more caution with these ones is because these switches, they're in your door here. You can actually sell these on eBay or wherever marketplaces that you visit to, because they're micro switches, and there's definitely a market for you. Put a bunch of them in a bag, and people use them for different projects. I myself use them for different projects. I'll show you one later when I do my next robot building thing here. Come out of there. So plastic clips hold it in here. There we go. There's a micro switch there. Yeah, these positive and negative polarity on each side of it, and off and on. So there's usually four or five of these inside a microwave. I've seen microwaves up to 6 in them. This one only has 3, as I see. Yeah, I've seen up to 6 in them. You know, these are posed out here, save them, put them in a box, a bucket, and you know, get them up. Like I said, you can sell these on eBay, whatever. Look on there, you'll see where they're going prices for, you know, 5 or 6 of them in a little bag, and you know, it's another little thing to make a few bucks on a microwave. Like I said, there's not a whole lot in a microwave that's worth anything. Get my bit on there. Back to my good bit. Okay, so we got another conductor there. This copper is coated copper, though. You can see it's got that redness to it. So that will be put in with the other coated coppers. It's not it's not clean copper, but it's not like put the wire on it, so it's a different grade, like grade 2 or whatever. Temperature sensor down here, a couple of them. I've heard people taking these sensors and selling them also online. I've never tried to do it. I've held them around, but you know. I have a whole bunch of these little lights. Right. I figured that'd be good for some of the products somewhere along the line. want to get the microwave gun out of there. Bolted in. Little different mounting on that one. Now this stuff here, a little different than your regular microwave. I'm probably because the convection part of it. There's something else in here that I'm not used to. Like I said, this is a convection and microwave combination, so it's gonna have something a little bit different in it, which is good because it's always good to see something different. Another light in here. Yeah, a little bit more to this one than your standard microwave, but basically the same, as I can tell. It's supposed to be the heating element. This is the convection part of it, I guess, and somehow like that. Another sensor there. Another light in here. Uncommon to see two lights for sure. Get that out there later. This is another temperature. That temperature cable for the temperature circuit right there. Temperature circuit there. That's all my wires pretty much free from there. It's let's see if these wires are copper or aluminum. And hopefully they're copper. If they're older, they probably are. Another little motor here, turntable motor. So two of those, which is not common to see in my microwave. So the turntable thing is here. That is for the convection part of it. So we need these little bolts out of here and take this piece off. Gun. So let me have it right here. If I do, I might. That might just be 1 second then, so I'm going to pause that. Okay, so I'm going to 5/16 socket real quick. Get these off of here. Price of gas here is ridiculous. Man, fortunately, you gotta go anywhere. Kind of I was lucky with the whole the CV thing for that same reason, because I don't go anywhere. I stay here, and so I didn't get caught up with the whole put the paper on my face thing, or taking the stuff they want to give you. It's amazing how they're still pushing that on people too. After, if you're paying attention to what's going on, there's people kind of have a lot of issues with that. Their blood seems to be some kind of a problem with that, causing clots in your blood and whatnot. Kind of weird. Of course, but I actually seen a thing that taking cold showers would give you a heart attack. Wow, there's a lot of there'd be a lot of dead young men in the 40s and 50s, right? Don't take a cold shower. Remember those days? Yeah, but now apparently that is also climate change. That gives you heart attacks. What is these college athletes? Apparently you get heart attacks now if you're in your 20s, if you're just doing a regular workout for football practice or whatever. That causes heart attacks. They also got that from the global warming. It's amazing what causes heart attacks these days. All these very odd things that I've never heard of causing heart attacks before, but I guess they do now. So yeah, if you haven't participated in their program, I'd recommend not doing so. Okay, so this is the gun, the microwave. This is the beryllium right here. This color, this pink. Sometimes you'll see white beryllium. This right here is a brass screen. You'd think the microwaves don't actually come out of this part right here. They come out of this part. It's the way it's created inside of here. And so this beryllium is forces it to go through these. So microwave comes out here through here, not through this part. You take this part, you take this back piece off. There's this thing here connects to some electrode wires in there. Super high voltage. These two magnets keep the contains. I have a whole thing of magnets from microwaves. Pretty much that's it. And then these fins are aluminum. If you get them off there carefully without damaging the beryllium, you don't want to damage that, because like I said, the particles from that get in your lungs that cause beryllitis or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's bad stuff you don't want. Anyway, that's the microwave gun. You see product where people take this and they can make a portable gun with it and do different things. I was going to do that in another project, but I do have quite a few other microwaves to take apart to do that with. A lot of times when you take apart a microwave, you can, if it's dead, you'll see what's wrong with it. You'll just see like a big burn part on this part right here, or something like that. I've seen quite a few of them that are like that. Like so this guy said the door wouldn't open. So probably there's nothing wrong with this microwave, but we have to take apart and see what there is. I collect these magnets. I've got a lot of them, and I've heard that you can sell these magnets too if you want to do that. They are iron ferrite magnets, and they're pretty strong. You don't want to slam them together because they will crack and break because they're kind of brittle. So anyway, that's it for the microwave, I think, and I'll open this up and get the rest of the parts out of here, and get the magnets off and put them in my magnet collection, and go from there. There's let's see here. This is a little different fan than normal. This is actually a double-sided fan with a pretty good motor in here. So this motor's that's another motor to take for your recycling. You can just take that as a whole motor, or you can cut into this and get the copper out of it, the windings out of it that way too. A little more difficult to do, but this motor is definitely different than your average fan motor in a microwave. Usually it's just a blade fan motor, about that big. So this is a little different. Pretty cool, kind of. I might take this apart and see if I can might try to do something with it for my Halloween project that I'm doing. I'll show you my robot and stuff later on, and another video probably I'll make today or tomorrow, and they're like that. All right, so thanks for being here today and checking it out, and I'll do some other recycling things and talk about some other stuff later on. But anyway, have a good day for now. Thank you. Bye.